The music thumped, lights flickering wildly over the crowded dance floor, laughter bouncing all around. I lingered by the bar, drink in hand, scanning the throng until my gaze landed on her. Emma, my wife. But instead of our usual shared smile, she was wrapped in another man's arms, moving together as if the rest of the world had vanished. My chest tightened. In that instant, it felt as if the floor beneath me had given way. She wasn't just dancing, she was lost in him, her head resting lightly on his shoulder, lips curved in a soft smile I hadn't seen in weeks. Anger surged first. Every muscle tensed as I gripped my glass tighter. But underneath the anger was something sharper. Hurt. Betrayal. We had arrived together, yet here I stood alone, watching her choose someone else so openly. My mind spun with questions. Was this just an innocent dance, or had this been happening for longer? Either way, her choice was obvious. I couldn't linger and watch her toss aside everything we'd built. I set my drink down and walked toward the exit. Each step felt weighted, but I refused to make a scene. If she wanted to humiliate me in front of our friends, I would deny her the satisfaction of seeing me beg or fight. My silence would speak for itself. I slipped on my jacket, pushed the door open, and stepped into the crisp night air. For me, it was over. The street was calm compared to the chaos inside. I walked slowly, trying to steady myself, my breath misting in the cold. Thoughts of our years together flooded me. The promises, late-night talks, shared dreams. How had it come to this? Had I missed signs along the way? Perhaps I had grown too comfortable, assuming love alone was enough. Tonight proved otherwise. I reached my car, leaning against it and staring at the asphalt. My phone buzzed in my pocket, ignored. I didn't need explanations. I had seen the truth, and that was enough. I fished out my keys, ready to drive away and leave it all behind, when the sound of hurried footsteps shattered the quiet. Wait! Her voice, breathless and trembling, cut through the night. I looked up. Emma was running toward me in heels, hair tousled from dancing. She grabbed my arm, eyes wide with panic. Please don't leave. It's not what you think. Her words hung in the cold air, but I stayed silent, jaw tight. I wanted to believe her, yet the image of her in his arms was seared into my mind. She rushed to explain, words spilling out in desperation. He's an old friend, that's all. I wasn't thinking. I just wanted to dance. I didn't realize how it looked. She gripped my hand like it was a lifeline, eyes shimmering with tears. I looked for you the moment I noticed you were gone. Please don't let this ruin us. I turned fully to face her, chest rising and falling with deep breaths. You humiliated me, Emma, I said quietly, but the words were sharp. In front of everyone. Do you even know how that felt? Watching my wife wrapped around another man. She shook her head violently, tears streaming down her cheeks. I'm sorry. I was careless, but it was just a dance. I swear you're the one I love. Please don't walk away from me. Her words pierced the walls I had built over the past hour. I searched her face for honesty, for any sign this wasn't another betrayal. What I saw was fear, the fear of losing me. My anger didn't vanish, but it softened, blending with disappointment, sadness, and maybe, just maybe, love. I didn't say yes. I didn't say no. But I allowed her to hold my hand. For now, that was enough. We didn't go back inside that night. We drove home in silence, her hand resting on mine, as if letting go might make me disappear. The path ahead was uncertain. Trust had to be rebuilt. Wounds needed healing. But as I sat beside her, I realized something. Betrayal doesn't always end a marriage immediately. Sometimes, it ignites the fire that forces you to confront the truths you've been avoiding. Whether we survived it or not, only time would tell. One thing was certain, Emma would never forget the night she almost lost me. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss more dramatic tales of love, betrayal, and life's toughest moments.